Here we go.
Kobe, how come teams don't try to hide their calls more?
The reason why in NBA and basketball, coaches don't disguise the calls as much as they do in, say, football, is because everybody's gonna know what you run anyway. Because there's so much film done, there's so much scouting done that teams know what you're gonna run. But in this game, it's not knowing what you're gonna run; it's how you execute it. You know, it's doing what you can to stop that. That's the big thing. That's the fun about the game. Is teams know what you're gonna do. Like, they know where I like the ball, they know what moves I like. You know, but it's a matter of stopping that and coming up with counters for that. That's what makes the game fun.
3-second violation call.
It's having so many different levels of execution. And the next time you face the team, they're going to do something different. You know, so then it's a new puzzle. It's a whole new game.
Don't matter.
I like surveying the floor here and seeing what the defense is going to do. I can try to put them in jeopardy. Pick the ball up.
Bryant turns it over and then gets it back. Here's Fisher. That's a three.
I saw that coming. I was trying to go to him early and I bobbled the damn ball. Fish loves that. We've been playing together for so long. I know exactly where he's going to be all the time, and I look for him.
Come here. Down.
Fisher, Gasol. Oh, misses the dunk. Perfect pass from Fisher. Walton for three. That's good.
Give me that, Lukey. There we go.
And the Lakers with their largest lead of the first half.
I try to stay on Luke as much as possible because he's a much better shooter than he gives himself credit for.
Timeout, San Antonio.
Hey. You be ready to shoot. I ain't gonna pick up another offensive foul there. I'm gonna stop right there. You're gonna be wide open. Hey, we keep
The cap, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You've got a bullshit 3 seconds, but you open. Be big, seal them in. Tear him up. We get a rebound, let's go. Oh, when you bring it here, I'm gonna revert. I'm gonna just take it. Yeah, if it ain't there, I'll just clear out. But, you know, I'm gonna have to make that cut once in a while, keep mine.
That's because they're trying to deny me the ball, not let me touch it as much as possible. So when he's bringing the ball in transition, I see the opportunity to reverse, I'm going to reverse. And a lot of times it's important to let your teammates know. This way you don't catch them off guard with that cut. They can be prepared for it and throw the ball in advance. That pass can be an alley-oop. Sometimes it can be a bounce pass. Like, Luke's such an incredible passer. He'll make that. He'll distinguish that. He'll know whether to throw it over the top or throw a bounce pass.
Hey, they hit me on the pinch. Go get him on that double. Hey, Fish, hit me on the pinch. Come off. I'm going to hit him coming off that double for a three. That's just a lot out there. Yeah.
Now, the reason why I do that is because I want Radmanovich to get going. It's important because he's such a great shooter. I want to get him a look. I feel like he's not a part of this game yet, and it's important that I make him a part of that. So I know I can be a decoy on that strong side, and we can get him coming up for a three on the weak side.
Ooh, Vladdy. Switch. Get over there.
See, he's trying to seal me in, free Finley up for that corner three. That's all I'm saying, Because I know what he's doing. I'm not going to let him do that. I'm going to be able to get out to that shooter. There it is. There's a live play. Now here's a sequence. Now see if we can get Vladdy over there. Nope, it's not there. So we'll bring it off for a screen roll, me and Fish. And now from here, the play breaks down. Now you got to try to make something happen against a tough defender. So Bruce is going to contest it. He does a great job contesting.
Bryant misfires. Parker gets the rebound.
I enjoy playing Tony. He's so quick. And I like when I match up against little guys.
Parker inside.
You use your size against him a little bit.
Gets it out to Finley. Finley again, that ball fake, and knocks it down.
It's fun. All this is it's fun to me. There's no pressure in it. There's no fear. A lot of guys, I think, when they match up with other great players, there's a fear of embarrassment, you know, to guard them, afraid that they might make you look bad. I really don't care. It's just fun going up against them. If you're playing a great player, of course he's going to make you look bad sometimes, but that's part of the game. It is what it is. Great move.
Oh, Parker. Pretty play with a little English.
It's a great move by a great player right there. Much you can do about that.
Pow, pow.
That's exactly what I was just talking about. And here he is coming at full head of steam. You know where he's going. I don't get the call. I knew exactly where he was going because he loves that two-step. Nobody does it better than D-Wade in the entire league. Maybe Manu Ginobili. D-Wade and Manu Ginobili do it the best. But Tony's got the same move.
Huh? Yeah, right. Well, at least you ain't got to work as hard as you used to. I don't got to shoot that motherfucker 40 times. How I feel to be on vacation? Huh? Oh, y'all had y'all fun now.
That's just fun. That's just good conversation between two great competitors. And here comes Tim. You see Tim does a good job staying high. He uses his body extremely well. And you got to try to complete against that. Unfortunately, it doesn't go for me, but my penetration has Tim come over for the help. That frees up Pau Gasol down low in case I miss it. Pau does a great job recognizing that. Here's a corner shooter. Run him off the three-point line, make him do something else. There's Tim doing the same exact thing that Pau just did. Size him up, see what's going on. Screen roll.
Ryan steps back, says, I'll take him.
Make Tim do something, tackle.
Gets over the screen, Ryan blows past him and puts it in.
See, and the reason why I got that is because Tim never really took direct line away from me.
And that's poor defense by Tim Duncan right there. He's got to stay in front of the ball.
I think he was worried about Pau Gasol rolling, and as a result, he tried to stay between me and Pau going to the basket, and I had the lane, so I was able to take it. So I hadn't taken it the whole game. At that time, I turned the corner and was real aggressive with it as opposed to baiting the defense. And I don't think he expected that.
Ready move from Kobe Bryant. He's got 13. Parker, coast to coast, and able to put it in with 3.1 remaining.
Another great move by TP. At the end of the half, that's one thing you don't want to give up, and unfortunately, we gave that up. You don't want to give up a layup like that at the end of the game. Those are momentum killers.
Before the game, everyone heard you say this is a statement game.
These interviews are always funny because you're just out of breath, you're sweating like a pig.
So make sure you can make your statement.
No, you have to capitalize on the easy opportunities. You miss a lot of layups. Had a lot of careless turnovers, and if we can do that, stay on their corner shooters, we'll be all right.
Their two centers have 3 fouls apiece. They were already down a couple players. How do you take advantage of that now?
Well, let's continue to go at them. Be aggressive, attack the rim.
Thanks, Kobe.
So you try to catch your breath as best as you can and not sound like a complete idiot. So right now I'm already thinking about what's going on, and what can we do better? So now is the time for us to collect ourselves and talk about what we're doing and what we're not doing.
Go get it. Hey, on Parker, you might want to wait till he jumps first. Let him jump first. When he comes to the basket, let him jump first. He's going to try to double pump every time he hits your body. Then go late. You're just making it as hard as possible for him, that's all. You jump at the same time, he's really good at getting bodies and then finishing. Let him jump, then...
He ain't really been there like that. Lay him out a few times and make him think about coming in there.
Absolutely.
Give him a ooey nine, like you got.
Hey, man, you know what? Hey, we make layups. And stop turning that pitch over, man. We be up by double digits right now. Just gotta stay with it. Hey, Vlad, when you post up, wait till people get out the way. Because if you let them gang defend, they can chop away at you, foul you, do whatever they want. You know you want to post and go at him. Let everybody clear out, then take a middle.
Parker's got 18 points. This is a team defensive thing. You know, they get a little bump. Fish got a little bump up in half court. He ran by the rest of the whole team.
He probably should have went and got the ball in his hand, though.
Shoulda, woulda. You guys have to do the job on Parker as far as holding him up.
Gotta go get him early. Make him throw.
They stayed out of foul time. I don't understand.
That's because San Antonio plays such a different pace. And we just weren't doing our job defensively. We just blew too many assignments. And as a result, they had 53 points.
They moved the ball well. I'll say that.
Body him. As soon as he turns his back,
that's being physical.
Back up.
It's being physical. You want to be able to dictate the tempo defensively. You don't want them as an offensive player dictating what you do defensively. You attack on offense, you got to attack on defense as well.
You have to smack him. You're going to be standing there, the guy's going to be jamming you up. You got to lay a blow on him.
You got to hit first. Yeah. You know they're going to hit you now.
That's the one right there. I expect to see more of that. That type of thing.
Man, he gonna beat us with that shot, guys.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. You can make that shot. Yeah.
San Antonio's gonna beat you with 3 things: Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker. That's their bread and butter. And we lucked out because Manu's not playing.
That's backdoor step.
I know. I got Fish and Tony over there. If I didn't like that jump shot, I was gonna go to Fish and Tony over there on that pick and roll. That's not an easy switch for them. I should have slipped to the basket right here instead of popping out.
That's what I love about our relationship, is we can talk about execution because we both love the same thing. We love basketball. We love details. We love that stuff. So Phil and I can just talk about the game non-stop all the time. And that's made me such a better player, being able to have a coach that's so detail-oriented.
In the second half, trap that ball.
Because once they got a layup bonus, they turn it back to spin.
You're keeping this right here. So when he turn the spin now, he ain't getting that ground. You know what I'm saying? Little shit up off.
I basically grew up under his system. That's why I think the game and approach the game the way that I do, because of what he and Tex Winter and Coach Clemens and Frank Hamblin and so on taught me. And at halftime, it's important to try to get that energy back. So a lot of times you come out with some sort of malaise to start the second half, and that's not good. You got to pick up with the same energy that you left off, even more so if you can. Now here's Vlade. He let everybody clear out like I told him to at halftime and try to make a play out of that situation.
5. Come on. Hey, Vlad, stay over there.
It's not the start we wanted to the half. We wanted to try to score first and try to limit San Antonio. We don't want them coming out with all the rhythm that they do. They're such a great third-quarter starting team. Here's a sequence for Finley. I tried to get through and deny him. That looked like a decoy, though. He wanted to go into the strong side. There's Timmy.
Hey!
Duncan using the left hand, short, and then Odom the rebound. Odom 8 boards. Again, he's 7th in the NBA in rebounding at 10.5 per game. Fisher fires away.
That's the shot we needed right there. Derek gets a good look, he's got to make him pay. That's when we're really at our best, is when he's shooting the ball so well. And this is me again, roaming around defensively.
Fisher all over Parker there.
I can get back to being a roamer.
Shot clock down to 8.
Got to corral Tony.
Parker double.
Wow!
Kurt Thomas trying a left hand, not his shot, and Odom gets the rebound.
You can live with that. You know, Tony having an 18-point half, and we can't let him keep going like that at that pace. There's a lot being talked about in terms of the triangle offense, which we've seen here many times. And a lot of people put a little too much on it. They think it's some mystical, magical, extremely complex Albert Einstein offense. It's really not. It's just basketball. You have your spots on the floor that you go to, which form a triangle. And from that, you have a sequence of options that you can execute. You know, and it's all a read. It's just playing off of one another. You know, Phil a lot of times doesn't call what he says plays. You know, he doesn't draw up plays. He draws up sequences of options. And then it's on us as a team to figure out what's the best option at that moment in time. And that's all it is. You know, a lot of times people want something that they can sink their teeth into and say, the triangle is this play. It's a team reading each other. That's all it is, out of a format. And that format is the triangle triple post offense. Outside of that, it's us freelancing and reading what we can do best. And that's how Phil coaches us. That's why he talks execution. That's why he wants players that have a high basketball IQ. Because he's not going to hold your hand and just walk you through it. He wants you to figure it out, and that's when you become a great team.
and become impossible to defend because teams don't know what you're going to do.
Fisher may have gotten away with a travel.
Shoot that first one.
Bowen the rebound.
Why don't more teams run the triangle?
Because it's tough to teach. And I think a lot of coaches nowadays don't run the triangle because head coaches have such a short leash. And to teach the triangle, you have to have patience because you're going to go through ups and downs. It's going to be tough. You're going to look pretty bad. And coaches nowadays have such a short leash that if they're struggling or go through a season where, you know, they've had ups and downs or what have you, and they're going to get fired. And that's the truth. Phil stuck to it. It's paid off.
33-year-old Fisher, such a popular player here. He was their first-round pick way back in '96. First 8 years with the Lakers, including 3 rings, 4 finals, and now back for his second stint. Duncan rushed it.
All right, let's go. Let's see what we're going right here. A drag probably. Here it comes. They try to blow it. Now I'm trying to take that shot a little bit now because I see the defense is waiting for me to pass the ball. So I got to get a little bit more serve to look for that shot.
Parker misses. Duncan right there. Goes back up, and he draws the foul.
Now, he's a great offensive rebounder. He's going to push in the back. He's going to do everything he needs to do.
Let me pick the ball up. Let me pick the ball up, please. Get him off my arms as I'm picking the ball up.
I see. Now, the reason why I say that is because I didn't get a chance to pick the ball up cleanly. You know, you still got to shoot through it, but it's important for the ref to know that because a lot of times they miss things or they're maybe looking at something else. So you just try to point something out to them because, you know, they want to do the best job that they can. So you try to point things out that maybe they miss or maybe they don't see throughout the course of a ball game.
You got it. Ain't going nowhere. You got A.
Bryant with 3 on the shot clock. Fisher.
And that's Lamar making the play. That's all Odom. He made that play, you know, because he was doing such a great job posting up. Now they have to double team him.
It's a 3.
You know, he made a great play, drew the double team, kicked it out to me. And now you got Fisher sitting alone in the corner. I mean, that's exactly what San Antonio does. We just mirrored them. We just ran it back at him.
Udoka. Finley fires away.
Hell no.
That's why I said hell no, because I know the percentages and what guys shoot. So a lot of times you just play those percentages. It's like a game of cards or whatever. You know what players shoot what from the field. You can live with certain percentages. And that was a shot of that pinky that I dislocated, and my knuckle was down by my wrist when I did it. And our trainer, Gary Vitti, had to pull the knuckle back up to where it should be, and I've been playing the rest of the season like that. Didn't really hurt much, actually. It just felt weird. When you look down at your hand, you don't expect to see your knuckle down by your wrist bone. That's all part of the game.
Drop down, Lamar.
And a reaching foul on Fisher.
Sure about that one? Are you sure?
Positive.
Absolutely sure.
I didn't think he'd get it clean. I didn't think he'd get it clean.
All right. Go. That ball went straight down.
Duncan misfires. Duncan now 5 of 14.
Transition 3. I see Tim got closed out to that now. See, because Fisher just hit one. So now it makes the defense adjust.
Fisher, nice feed. Pau Gasol the finish. And the Spurs call timeout.
That's why it doesn't matter if you know what a team executes.
On that post, that's absolutely right. Take your time, back his ass down. What they gonna do? Right? Ball come all the way down, we're gonna do what we just did. Same thing with you. What the fuck you gonna do? Take your time, put his ass in the hoop. Right? What they gonna do? Ain't no need for you to rush. Get exactly what you want. Put his ass in that rim.
Yeah, they got smaller guys on them, put them under the basket. You know, if they come in double team, then we'll swing it and get exactly the shot that we just did. Oh, it's my girl. Man, that's where it's at right there. There's nothing better than that. When you go home to your wife and kids and all of the hype, all of the pressure from the game means absolutely nothing. I mean, they don't care about any of that stuff. You know, you're just daddy at home, and I love that. I miss my babies.